Welcome to training number 6, Mindfulness Techniques. This is a quote from Sharon Salzberg, an author and meditation teacher. She said, "Mindfulness isn't difficult. We just need to remember to do it." And that's really my intention today. And my purpose behind this presentation is for you to walk away feeling confident that you can do this, that you can implement it, that it's realistic and achievable for you, even if you've never practiced mindfulness before, or you've just got a really busy schedule and you're not sure how to fit it in with your life. I want you to feel confident that you can find ways to incorporate mindfulness into your everyday life and make it simple and easy, realistic and achievable for you. And now I'm going to just give you an overview of today. First, we're going to talk about why mindfulness is important and the reason for you to practice it. Just more than general reasons, but finding a good reason for yourself to keep yourself motivated. And we'll also talk about some of the scientific studies, some of the results that have been shown, and the scientific basis for mindfulness. We'll talk about that. And then we'll talk about how to find the time. How do we fit this into our lives when we're already so busy? How do we fit mindful moments into our everyday life? And then we'll talk about making it a habit, something that we do every day automatically, just like brushing your teeth. It's something that you do automatically at a specific time of the day. And just like brushing your teeth, it's important to do it a little bit each day. If you brush your teeth once a month, you're not going to see much benefit from that. And it's the same with mindfulness. Just important to do a little bit each day. And that little bit each day is going to add up, and it's going to deepen your awareness. It's going to deepen your understanding of mindfulness, and it's going to deepen the benefits and the results that you'll see from it. So making a habit is really important. And we're going to start with why mindfulness is important. The reason we even want to ask this question is that it's important for you to have a desired outcome so that you can track your progress, something that's really important to you personally, that will help you keep you going when it would be easier to give up. And if you don't do this, you won't notice your growth from the practice because you won't be tracking your results and the things that are important to you. By tracking them, that will help you see the results better. It'll be clear why the mindfulness is important to you and the benefit that you're getting from it. And it's also important to know that mindfulness practices in this course are based on scientific evidence from research at Harvard University, UC San Diego, and many others. And it's not tied to any religious belief. There are many mindfulness and meditation practices that are part of religious practices, but everything we're going to be doing here is based on scientific research, and it's based on those benefits and not tied to any specific religious belief. So what we're going to do with this is first look at a case study from Harvard University, and then we'll list the benefits based on the scientific research, and then we'll determine what benefits are most important to you personally, the results that you want to see in your life. So first we're going to look at this scientific case study, and I started with the source, the title of the source, because just even the title of this case study is just really fascinating. The title is "Mindfulness Practice Leads to Increase in Regional Brain Gray Matter Density." I'll read that again. Mindfulness practice leads to increase in regional brain gray matter density. So what that means is this is much more solid, concrete evidence. This isn't just a survey where they ask people, do you feel better? Did you experience less stress? This is hard scientific evidence that the structure of their brain physically changed from practicing mindfulness. And again, this is a study done at the Massachusetts General Hospital, an affiliate of Harvard Medical School. And what they did is they took MRI images of 16 healthy meditation-naive participants, were obtained before and after they underwent an 8-week program, and they compared it to a waitlist control group of 17 individuals. And the analysis confirmed increase in gray matter concentration within the left hippocampus, posterior cingulate cortex, the temporal parietal junction, and the cerebellum. So what does all that mean? The results suggest that participation in mindfulness practices is associated with changes in gray matter concentration in brain regions involved in learning and memory, emotion regulation, self-referential processing, which means understanding ourselves better, and perspective taking, understanding others better. So this is just a really fascinating study showing that there's hard evidence, there's actual physical changes within the brain from practicing mindfulness. And you may be thinking that this is a pretty small sample size of 16 people, and it is a pretty small sample size. And it was probably just because it's hard to do MRIs on a large scale. But there are many other studies that show similar benefits on a larger scale, and they just don't go as in depth as using an MRI. But this is just really amazing study. It really shows how this can make a real difference and not just a subjective difference. This is hard scientific evidence to show the benefits of mindfulness. Some of the additional benefits are increasing in learning and memory, emotion regulation, so you're less emotionally reactive, self-referential processing, understand yourself more clearly, perspective taking, understanding others more clearly, reduced anxiety, stress, rumination, increased ability to focus, reduce the amount the brain becomes distracted, improve visual spatial processing, working memory, executive functioning, and cognitive flexibility, increased relationship satisfaction, improved ability to communicate your emotions to your partner, and also increased ability to handle relationship stress and conflict, and increased immune system function and well-being. So of all these benefits, I want you to write down for yourself what's most important to you and why. What would be the benefit of, what difference would this benefit make for you? If you want increased learning and memory, how would that change your work? How would that change your presentation skills? How would that change your self-confidence? How would that change your success in life? So go down the list and pick out one or two that are most important to you. Probably all of them are. But write down one or two that are really important to you so that you can narrow down why you want to practice mindfulness for yourself, and write down the benefit that would make or the difference that would make in your life. So go ahead and pause the video and write that down now. Great, welcome back. And again, this is really important because part of your fieldwork is going to be having this reason, having this why for yourself, is going to have this written down somewhere that you'll see it every day so that you remind yourself of why you want to practice to keep you going when it would be easier to just give up. So make sure you've got that written down. Make sure you've got it somewhere that you can remember it and remind yourself each day. And you can do that later. It'll be part of the fieldwork, but I just want to emphasize the importance of having this reason for yourself. So we've talked about why mindfulness is important and why it's important for you and the scientific research. And next we're going to talk about how do we find the time? How do we find the time to practice this, to make it real for us, to implement it, make it realistic and achievable for ourselves? Thank you for watching this clip from our emotional intelligence training. The training is designed to help you improve your self-confidence, your stress management, and your conflict resolution skills. If you'd like to gain access to this full training video for free, you can click the link below.